Today I'm going to be showing you everything you need to know to get started using Facebook Messenger. Let's jump in. Now I'm going to be showing you how to use this on my iPhone, but you can also apply a lot of this to the desktop or iPad or other versions that way. But I think most commonly we're using Messenger on our mobile device. Now, Messenger is part of the messaging system built within Facebook. So you'll need a Facebook account to access Messenger. But they have also sort of rolled this out so now it's totally its own app. Even when you're in Facebook and you click on Messenger, it's going to take you to a separate app. So you need to make sure that you have Facebook Messenger, or simply called Messenger, installed on your mobile device in order to use this, and then sign into your Facebook account. And once you open that up, it's going to look a lot like this. You see I have some different groups that I'm a part of, some different messages that I have from other people, some read, some unread. And then across the top here, it shows you every one of my friends that are currently online. Little green box there means they're already online and in Messenger. So if I want to message somebody, there's some degree of confidence that they'll be able to get back to me as I'm there. And again, I think it's worth noting that anything that you do on your iPhone, if you message somebody or interact with them in any way, that will sync with your other devices. So if I open a message in here, it will also show that the message has been read on my iPad or on my desktop and things like that. It's all synced as one sort of thing. To start with, at the very top, if I want to start a brand new message, we're just going to click on that, and you could type in somebody's name that you want to message. So I'm just going to type in Joshua, who's my brother, and I could see our conversation that we've had here, and then I could send a new message, type in your message there, and then you just click that little airplane and you send it. Boom. Just like that. That simple to send a message. And now if we go back, we can see that's the most current message. And again, there's a little green box so that he'll probably respond to me since he's going to be able to see that right in there. Okay. So it's that easy to send a new message. Or likewise, you could just click on an existing conversation and then type in your message there. Okay. Now I will show you two in here, as you can either take the emoji and you could react to it, or you could hit that arrow and now we could send pictures. We could take a picture. We could record an audio recording to like a voice memo sort of thing. And you can send all those that way as well. This here is a group chat. And you do that the same way, that if you go up here to create a message, and you could create a new group, and then you just select all the people from your friends list that you want to add to that group, and then they'll be a part of that. And they can accept to be in the group or leave the group at any time. It's totally up to them. So now that we know how to send and receive messages, let's talk a little bit about the settings. Now down at the bottom, you'll see the menu bar there. You click on that, and that takes you into the menu options for Messenger. And then right below your name, you'll see settings. We're going to click on that. And here's where you can kind of customize this depending on what you need. Active status, where it was showing if people were online or not, you could toggle that on or off so that you can get into Messenger and people don't know that you're there if you don't want them to be messaging you. And then we also have dark mode, which you could either turn on, which makes the screen dark, or off, or system, which means it's just going to mirror whatever your phone is doing, so that at night I have it set to go to dark mode to be a little easier on your eyes. Okay. And then we're going to go into privacy and settings. There's a lot of different security options that they have for you, but one that I want to show you is message delivery. You can choose who can send you a message. So if you click on that here, you could see some different options that you could toggle on and off to, keep the security tight on who can actually be able to message you and who can't. Then you also have restricted accounts to limit how people can interact with you on messages, or blocking accounts. If there's specific people that are contacting you that you don't want to be able to contact you, whether they're your friend or not, you can be able to block them within there. And then also you have a couple other options here. Activity status, active status, which again is that if they could see that you're on. Read receipts. What this means is that by default it's on, which means if you open up a message and you read it, even if you don't respond, it'll mark that below there telling the sender that you read it on such and such date. If you don't want that on, you can toggle that off. That way you can look at a message, and even if you don't respond to it, they don't know if you've read that or not. So those are a couple of the privacy settings that I want to highlight in there. And then you also have options to customize it, changing your avatar, setting up notifications. We'll click on that. So if you turn on the notifications, it'll take you into your settings of your phone. We could toggle that on to allow notifications. That way it'll come up on your lock screen, notification and banners. So it'll show you if you have unread messages. So we're just going to go back to messages. And then here you can kind of dial that in even more. You could change which types of notifications that you get. If there's certain channels that invite you, you could change the text tone so that you can know that it's different from getting a regular text message versus the message of Messenger. So you could change some of those as you need to. And with that, you're up and running in the basics of using Messenger. I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.